Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be going over every single set that was announced for 2026. And this is going to be a big year. There's more releases, more crossovers, a little bit more universes beyond than this year. And I'll be talking about what has been announced. I won't be showing any of the cards, but I'll be talking about probably each set and what potential it could have. Now, if you've ever seen my channel, you know that when the sets come out, I'll be talking about them individually too. I'll be using the image that has confirmed every single set for the year. So if there's any new ones, potentially, I'm sorry for that. I haven't seen it. The reason I'm not going to be showing cards is because some might change. And to be honest, I would rather talk about the cards individually when the set comes out. This is more of a, we're going to go to this universe. Potentially this might happen, these cards might be shown, insert rest here. So we'll be going through each set, so some of it will be repeated like the release dates and that it'll be digital and non-digital and stuff like that. So if there's any sets that you are looking forward for, let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, let's get into the video. The first set of the year is Lorwyn Eclipse, which is a plane that we have been through before. And when it comes to this, it is one of the most loved planes in Magic the Gathering. I wasn't playing when the original one came out, but I still look at the cards and use a fairly few of them, especially when it comes to making a fairy deck that I used to have. This set kind of reminds me of like Brothers Grimm stories, but as a Magic the Gathering set. There's a lot of fairies and goblins and mythical creatures just out living their own lives. The main thing I love about this, it reminds me of the Tooth Fairy from Hellsing or Hellboy. That is them things that actually like crawl inside and eat your teeth. They're like really like menacing, not like the Tooth Fairy you would actually normally think of. When it comes to this set, I think it is an amazing set to start off the year. It comes off really strong. We are in a plane that everyone loves, in a story part where people are going, why are we going back here? What is potentially going to be happening in this world? This is what I love about Magic and the worlds they build, and going back to some of them and seeing how they've changed over the years are majority of the time a good experience. When it comes to this set, they've already announced that they will be doing 2 theme decks, which we've already got the images for. They'll be showing off a bunch of other stuff they are releasing with it when it comes to the boxes and the sets and stuff like that. And from the cards that have been revealed, this set already seems to be a beautiful set with double-sided flip cards. And then you don't have to wait long for this set because it's coming out in January. So personally, I think this is a really strong set to start off the year and is a set that I'm sadly going to be missed. If you don't know, I've given up playing Magic. I still love making the content on it, but I'm not a big fan of Universes Beyond, but that's a different subject. Talking about that, the second set is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which originally was the announcement of the second Nickelodeon set. The first one being Avatar, which was a lot better than I thought. When it comes to this, I think they're going to go down kind of like the Spider-Man path, where it's going to have different arts from all the different times they've rebooted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, as someone that's not a Universes Beyond fan, and also I don't mind Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I've just never been huge into them. I think this set is going to be good for the people that love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's going to be great artwork wise because it has a lot of ninjas and stuff. Hopefully they bring back ninjutsu in this. This set has a lot of potential, but even if I was still playing Magic the Gathering, I wouldn't say this is a set for me. But I'm excited to see all the different art styles they'll be going through, rather if it is the TV series or the comics. With this, I also say it has been announced, but there is a high chance that they're going to be doing a secret layer with it too. Potentially in that secret layer, 3 or 4 different secret layers. They've shown some of the boxes that will be coming in. They'll be showing some of the bundles and stuff. We maybe, I don't know right now, potentially be getting a deck or 2. Seeing a lot of famous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters and locations, I think will be really cool and pretty. And we'll probably get some special showcase treatments as well. The digital and non-digital releases are slightly different, but the actual release will be March 6th. Now, when it comes to Magic Arena, I don't know what they're doing. They might, correct me if I'm wrong, have to do the same thing with Spider-Man, but Avatar is in Arena, so I say this will probably be because Nickelodeon seems to be a bit more relaxed than than the Spider-Man Marvel owners. I think it's Marvel. And then next we have the set that I feel the most shame for, mainly because I think Strixhaven is my favorite Magic the Gathering set and location and world. So the fact that they're going back there, kind of the year I'm fully done, is kind of making me sad, but it is a thing that I'm gonna have to just deal with. But we're going back to Strixhaven. This is going to be the third Magic set of the year. This, in my opinion, is one of the better ones because it's an in-universe set. So continuing the story from Lorwyn to Strixhaven, I don't know how they're going to do that, but it could just be they're doing one half in one half in the other, and then a set later on in the year will be the combination of both. I'm also wondering if they're going to be reprinting or making new versions of cards. So like pretty much it's like Harry Potter, but with each set not being a griffin, a snake, badger, and eagle, it's 4 or 5, it's 5 different dragons. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a reprint of those dragons or a brand new card. When it comes to Strixhaven, it is very spell heavy focused. They made the Mystical Archive cards, which I've been trying to collect in both English and Japanese. I actually have a small binder with like 92% of them. One is just a 300 quid card, which is a pain, and the other ones are just pricey cards that I haven't been able to buy. I might keep that binder because I really do love it, but I think when it comes to the set itself, I think if they make more, I'm going to be like, oh no, that's going to be a pain in the backside. Now with this and the Universes Beyond stuff, there may possibly be a Harry Potter secret layer or something along the line, since Strixhaven is very Harry Potter themed, but I'm not sure how it's going to work when it comes to the rights or anything like that. When it comes to this set, it will be coming out in April. But now onto the fourth set, which is a Marvel one, which we've had before, but now we have Marvel Superheroes. If you cannot tell, this is a Universes Beyond set. This set is going to be filled with famous Marvel characters and locations, so there's going to be a lot of pretty lands and characters and alt arts, and again, definitely pretty sure a really cool secret layer. There's going to be a lot of Marvel heroes, villains, and side characters that people will enjoy and try and probably collect. When it comes to these Universes Beyond sets, I see a lot of people that are collectors getting more into Magic the Gathering because of it than just players. When it comes to this set, it is releasing in June. This one is going to be one of the biggest sets possibly ever, but it's going to be hard to compare to the Lord of the Rings one and the next set, which is The Hobbit. They had two Lord of the Rings sets, and now they're going on to The Hobbit. Now, as a lot of people will probably not like this and click off me saying this, when it comes to Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, I have never seen any of them. Sorry, I've seen the first half of the first Lord of the Rings movie like 3 times with people trying to watch it, but I rather fall asleep, or they rather fall asleep. I've never been big into medieval stuff. I do love D&D, but I more love the kind of being able to make a character and play out what you want. But I've always preferred the like space version or a different variation. It's just, when it comes to that game, medieval is the main one and only one you can really play. But I know there is a huge amount of Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fans, so this set could potentially also be the biggest set ever when it comes to the income that Wizards and Hasbro mainly only really care for. With how much I know about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, which isn't a lot, I'm not sure if we're going to get some characters we've gotten before with new faces, maybe older or younger versions. I don't know which one came first, but I do think we will get a lot of characters that people will absolutely love. I say there'll be a lot of equipment that will be very good, a lot of commanders that people are going to love, and then a lot of broken cards and stuff like that. This set, for me, it's not the best, but I can see it being the best set for people to enjoy. This is 2 sets in a row that seems to be very heavy on good guys, bad guys, and then the people that are just there for help or just NPCs. When it comes to this set, it comes out in August. But now we're going into the main Magic the Gathering in-universe set, Reality Fractures, which has already blown people's minds in the Magic the Gathering set with how they're kind of going to be focusing on the story. Not much is known when it comes to this, but I've seen rumors and pictures of a potentially white lily Garrick fighting Garrick, Sandra fighting an unknown thing. So the theme or the name of the set being Reality Fractures is more, instead of the Phyrexians going into different planes and kind of taking over, this is going to be different realities. So there's going to be really amazing potential when it comes to how actual in-universe magic is going to be told as a story, but it's going to take a lot longer because there's going to be a lot of universes beyond stuff thrown in between. But I can also see them going with fractured identities, with parallel worlds, to try and then make universes beyond and Magic 1. This is the set that I think is going to heavily impact the story of Magic the Gathering and completely change it to a point that not many people would have thought of 5-10 years ago. This seems to be the story maker of, is universes beyond and in-universe just gonna end up being one whole thing? But when it comes to this, it comes out in October and is probably the set that most people that are not into Universes Beyond is excited for. And then the final set of the year, which is probably the biggest shocker to me with the amount of different Universes Beyond stuff, that I knew they would eventually do it, but doing it this soon, I actually thought they would have done Star Wars faster. They done Star Trek. So to finalize the end of next year, Star Trek is going to be the final set of the year, which I know nothing about Star Trek. The closest thing would be the thing with the gate, which I'm pretty sure is also a different franchise. But I'm pretty sure that was called Stargate SG-1 or something like that. This one will definitely have a secret layer and will potentially have a lot of cards that Star Trek fans absolutely love. I say it'll definitely have the big ship. Hopefully they bring back spacecraft, because spacecraft was really good in my opinion and is a great creature type. Again, this is hard to talk about since my knowledge of the franchise isn't much, but I say there's definitely going to be a few of the captains over the years. There's going to be a few of the aliens they've seen, different spaceships and stuff like that, and they're probably going to have Soul Ring with that symbol where the ring's in. And they're going to have a bunch of other stuff from franchise and stuff. They might have the live action movie from the bad guy in Heroes was in. So again, a lot of potential when it comes to this set. I say it will potentially throw in a lot of new players who were into Star Trek, especially because when they see that, they'll see the other space theme and the Doctor Who one, where usually they are close together. When it comes to this set, it comes out in November. So my final wrap up of 2026 when it comes to the sets, there's a lot here that personally I don't like, but I also don't mind when it comes later on being like, this set was better than I thought. When Avatar was mentioned or announced, I was like, oh god, no. But to be honest, the secret ladies were good. The card selection was good. They added new keywords that were broken. I still didn't like it because I don't like Universes Beyond stuff, but I did see the potential and did think it would be a lot worse. So again, there could be any of the sets in Universe next year that I am not excited for. But for me, there is 3 sets that I am, which is Lorwyn, Strixhaven, and then the Reality one. I wasn't huge into the Reality one, but finding out what the story may potentially be, I can't wait. I wonder what this like White Lily's gonna be and why Garrick's fighting Garrick. This video is mainly made for the people that don't want to do all the research, that just want to play a game and sit down and listen to someone who's helping them announce all the sets, giving their thoughts and opinions on it, and showing off some of the products that they may want to buy, but kind of also guessing what the future holds for Magic the Gathering. So if you are a in-universes or not in-universes fan, let me know which set you are excited for and why in the comments down below. If you have any knowledge on pretty much Marvel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Trek, the ones that I don't know much about, let me know in the comments down below too. I like learning about new franchises that I don't know about. So if there's anything there that you think will help me or help other Magic the Gathering fans maybe get excited for a set, you know where to go. While you're down there, remember to like and subscribe and do all that YouTubey stuff we always ask for. And as always, if you liked this video, I have last week's video here. a playlist of all the Magic the Gathering videos I make here, and a subscribe button here, and I shall see you all in the next video.